Welcome all of you. Today's topic is phosphate solubilizing microorganisms. Let's see first why phosphorus is important for plants. Phosphorus is a component of the complex nucleic acid structure of plants. Phosphorus is therefore and which regulates protein synthesis. Phosphorus is therefore important in cell division and development of new tissue. Phosphorus is also associated with complex energy transformations in the plant. So here we are seeing the why phosphorus is important for plants. Because phosphorus is the vital component of a nucleic acid. Okay, in animals or plant also, it is the main component of nucleic acid. In our DNA or our genetic material, phosphorus is important, and it also involved in the protein synthesis. Okay, so phosphorus is therefore important in cell division and development of a new tissue. Phosphorus is also associated with complex energy transformation in plant. Therefore that phosphorus is important for plants. And what if phosphorus is deficient or there is deficiency of phosphorus? It causes the stunted growth of a plant, and it often have an abnormal dark green color. Okay, it shows abnormal dark green color. See here, I will show you the image, what plant causes due to the deficiency of, how the plant looks if that plant has the deficiency of phosphorus. See here in this image, the red color, that reddishness of leaf shows the deficiency of phosphorus. Okay, that a leaf of the plants get reddish in color, dark reddish in color. Okay, and abnormal dark green color is also appear in both images. You can see there that leaf. Okay, let me show you here this area. Dark redness shows that shows the deficiency of phosphorus. Okay, that is not the normal color of the leaf. Okay, normal color of leaf is the green. Okay, which contain, but what happens due to the phosphorus deficiency, there is the increase in the anthocyanin pigment, which is the red color pigment. Okay, and there that shows the redness on that leaf. सो फास्फोरस के डिफिशियंसी की वजह से क्या होता है, फास्फोरस क्यों जरूरी है प्लांट्स को, वाई फास्फोरस इज नेसेसरी फॉर प्लांट, बिकॉज इट इज़ द, ये फास्फोरस क्या है, हमारे न्यूक्लिक एसिड का एक वाइटल कंपोनेंट है, एनिमल्स के भी और प्लांट्स के भी, और वो सेल डिवीजन में भी उसका रोल है, मेजर रोल प्ले करता है, और डिफरेंट प्रोटीन सिंथेसिस में भी उसका रोल प्ले करता है। और अगर प्लांट में फास्फोरस की डिफिशियंसी है तो क्या होता है, तो जो नॉर्मल ग्रीन कलर होता है वो एक एबनॉर्मल डार्क ग्रीन कलर और रेड कलर में वो कन्वर्ट हो जाता है। जैसे कि इस डायग्राम में आप देख पाओगे कि ये जो लीफ है, दैट लीफ शुड बी ग्रीन इन कलर, वो लीफ ग्रीन होना चाहिए, लेकिन वो उस पर रेड स्पॉट और रेड कलर का लीफ दिखाई दे रहा है। तो दैट रेडनेस इज ड्यू टू द डिफिशियंसी ऑफ फॉस्फेट। तो वो जो रेड कलर है वो डिफिशियंसी है फॉस्फोरस की, तो ऐसे लीफ में चेंजेस होते हैं। that is what mentioned in the last sentence, that a sugar can accumulate and cause anthocyanin pigment to develop, producing a reddish purple color, and this can sometimes be seen in early springs on low phosphorus sites. Let's see here in this slide the introduction of phosphate solubilizing bacteria. As we discussed earlier that the phosphate is the major growth limiting nutrient as like the nitrogen. Okay, जैसे नाइट्रोजन लगता है प्लांट्स को और उसमें सिम्बायोटिक बैक्टीरिया और राइजोबियम और अजोटोबैक्टर हेल्प करता है प्लांट्स को नाइट्रोजन। जैसे नाइट्रोजन प्लांट्स एटमॉस्फेयर में प्रेजेंट होता है लेकिन वो प्लांट्स डायरेक्ट ट्रैप नहीं कर सकते हैं, वैसा ही सेम फास्फोरस भी सॉइल के अंदर जो होता है प्रेजेंट होता है वो प्लांट्स एब्जॉर्ब नहीं कर सकते हैं। तो उसके लिए फॉस्फेट सॉल्युबलाइजिंग बैक्टीरिया की मदद लगती है और माइक्रो ऑर्गेनिजम्स की मदद लगती है। तो वही आज हम डिस्कस कर रहे हैं कि व्हाट आर दोज माइक्रो ऑर्गेनिजम्स विच हेल्प इन द सॉल्युबलाइजिंग ऑफ phosphorus. Okay, so phosphorus plays important role in the plant growth, and it is the major plant growth limiting nutrient despite of its abundance in soil in both inorganic and organic form. It is present in both inorganic and organic form. Phosphorus is being structural component of many coenzymes, phosphoproteins, phospholipids, and also forms a part of genetic memory that we have already discussed. That is the DNA of all living organism is composed of phosphorus. Okay. and it is involved in the transfer of storage of energy which is used for the growth and reproduction. Also, it plays the vital role in root elongation, proliferation, and its deficiency affects the root architecture, seed development, and normal crop maturity. Okay, so this is all about the introduction of the phosphate solubilizing microorganism and why phosphate is necessary for the plant. In my next video, we will discuss in detail about the mechanism of phosphate solubilizing microorganism and what are those microorganisms which are involved in the phosphate solubilization process, and how the phosphate is solubilized by using those microorganisms. What is the principle behind them? Okay, that we will discuss in our next video. Thanks for watching, guys. Okay, this is all about the phosphate solubilizing bacteria. Thank you.